What's up everybody? Andrew Mahone, trading card game player and host of Tricky Jim, here with Pokemon's Top Deck Academy. Today we're going to be taking a look at a unique deck that focuses on Whimsicott'a from the Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage expansion. This deck is a lot of fun to play. When set up, Whimsicott'a can do 250 damage for just a single energy. If you're new to the Pokemon trading card game or just learning how to play, I highly recommend heading over to tcg.pokemon.com/howtoplay to start your journey with our how to play videos. The deck we are going to talk about today relies on attacking with Pokemon that give up a single prize card, allowing them to trade favorably with Pokemon V and Pokemon GX, which give up 2 prize cards each. This deck primarily uses cards from the Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield series. In Step 1, we'll look at the main Pokemon in the deck. Step 2, Pokemon Tool cards. Step 3, Recovery cards. Step 4, Draw and Search cards. Step 5, Energy cards. The main attacker in this deck is Whimsicott'a from the Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage expansion. Though it's a relatively small Pokemon with only 90 hit points, its Flying Fury attack can pack a big punch. Flying Fury does 10 damage plus 40 more damage for each Pokemon tool card you discard from play. Though you can attach multiple tool cards to the same Pokemon, if you have 6 Pokemon in play, and each has a Pokemon tool card attached, and you discard all of them, you can deal a whopping 250 damage for just 1 Psychic Energy. To help you set up in the early game, Whimsicott's Triple Draw attack draws 3 cards for a single colorless energy, which means you can attach any type of energy to pay that cost. Whimsicott's biggest strengths are its efficient attacks. In order to attack for big damage, Whimsicott'a needs to have a lot of Pokemon tools in play. Greedent from Sword and Shield Rebel Clash makes an awesome partner for Whimsicott'a, thanks to its Greedy Tail ability. Greedy Tail allows you to search your deck for a Pokemon tool card and put it into your hand. And if you have multiple Greedent in play, each one can use its ability once per turn. With a couple of Greedent helping out, you will be able to search out tool cards to discard with Flying Fury turn after turn. Since Whimsicott'a does more damage for each Pokemon tool discarded from play, it's important to play a lot of Pokemon tool cards in this deck. Fortunately, there are many powerful Pokemon tools to choose from, which can help the deck out in other ways as well. U-Turn Board is a Pokemon tool that decreases the retreat cost of the Pokemon it's attached to by 1 energy. Since the highest retreat cost in the deck is 1, it effectively gives all the Pokemon in the deck free retreat. The best part about this tool is that it returns to your hand when it gets discarded from play. When Whimsicott'a discards U-Turn Board with the effect of Flying Fury, U-Turn Board returns to your hand instead of getting discarded. Similar to U-Turn Board, Air Balloon from Sword and Shield decreases the retreat cost of the Pokemon it's attached to by 2 energy. With U-Turn Board and Air Balloon in the deck, it's always easy to get your Whimsicott'a into the active spot to use a powerful attack. When playing the Pokemon TCG, your Pokemon will eventually get knocked out. Since Whimsicott'a only has 90 HP, this will happen quite a bit. Both Lucky Egg and Rocky Helmet help to respond to your opponent's attacks. When the Pokemon that has Lucky Egg attached gets knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you draw cards until you have 7 cards in hand. Lucky Egg helps you to stream attacks with Whimsicott'a turn after turn, even when your active Whimsicott'a gets knocked out. Rocky Helmet lets your Pokemon strike back after taking damage, putting 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. With 15 Pokemon tools in the deck, 1 in every 4 cards is a Pokemon tool, giving Whimsicott'a plenty of fuel for its Flying Fury attack. Since our Whimsicott'a will usually get knocked out every turn, it's important to put them back into the deck so that they can attack again later. In decks that focus on low HP attackers, it's important to include ways to recover your Pokemon from the discard pile. Ordinary Rod from Sword and Shield is a great inclusion in this deck because it recovers both Pokemon and energy cards from the discard pile. Ordinary Rod allows you to shuffle up to 2 Pokemon, 2 basic energy, or even 2 of each from the discard pile back into the deck. The most important part of any deck is setting up. You won't be able to win a game if you can't get the resources you need out of your deck and into play. To help with setup, this deck plays plenty of search and draw cards. Great Ball and Quick Ball from Sword and Shield help to retrieve Pokemon from the deck to put into play. Quick Ball gets any basic Pokemon out of the deck at the cost of discarding another card from your hand, where Great Ball allows you to look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put any Pokemon you find there into your hand. Since this deck plays 2 Stage 1 Pokemon, it's important to have search cards to get your basic Pokemon into play so that they can evolve as soon as possible. Professor's Research and Marnie are 2 of the best draw supporters in the Pokemon TCG right now. Professor's Research allows you to discard your hand and draw 7 new cards, while Marnie shuffles your hand and puts it on the bottom of the deck before allowing you to draw 5 new cards off the top. Marnie is also good for disrupting the opponent's strategy, shuffling the opponent's hand and placing it on the bottom of their deck before allowing them to draw 4 new cards. Playing Pokemon that draw cards increases the consistency of any deck. Pokemon like Crobat V, Oricorio GX, and Amazing Jirachi boost consistency by turning search cards like Quick Ball and Great Ball into draw cards. Evolving multiple Whimsicott and Greedent is a lot of work, and this deck needs as much draw power as possible to make it happen. Crobat V's Dark Asset ability allows you to draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand when you play it from your hand to the bench. Oricorio GX is a good way to respond when your Pokemon gets knocked out, since its Dance of Tribute ability allows you to draw 3 cards if any of your Pokemon were knocked out the previous turn. Amazing Jirachi from Vivid Voltage, on the other hand, is an excellent pivot card. When Amazing Jirachi is in the active spot, you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand before putting the other one back. Amazing Jirachi gets free retreat with the help of Air Balloon or U-Turn board, making it the best card to promote when a Whimsicott gets knocked out. Since Whimsicott only needs 1 Psychic Energy in order to attack, this deck can afford to play a limited amount of energy. This deck only plays 7 total energy cards, 4 Horror Psychic Energy and 3 Basic Psychic Energy. Horror Psychic Energy, like Rocky Helmet, helps Whimsicott to strike back after it takes damage from an attack, putting 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. These damage counters can add up throughout the course of a game and help Whimsicott to score big knockouts, even against high HP Pokemon VMAX. It's also important to play Basic Energy in this deck since they can be recovered with Ordinary Rod. This deck only needs to attack a handful of times in order to win a game, making 7 energy just the right amount. And that's it for the Whimsicott deck featuring Greedent. This deck uses a unique combination of abilities and Pokemon tool cards to dish out a ton of damage, all for just 1 energy. Hit me up in the comments below and let me know what are your favorite cards from Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage. It's extra credit time. Check out the full deck list for this Whimsicott deck.